Hello my lovelies, welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn and we are still working on that chicken that I roasted. Got it for 67 cents a pound. It was a bargain. Cooked it cheap in my easy bake oven. Can't beat that. Now I want to use all of the chicken because I paid for the whole thing. I don't have any practical purpose for the outside wrapper, the plastic, so I will throw that away. So after I sliced off of the breasts and the legs and the thighs, and we had roasted chicken dinner, and then we had roast chicken for lunch. Last night we had the chicken Caesar salad wraps. Those were delicious. Today I've got kind of like the sniffles. It's nothing, but it's irritating. Andrew's got a dental appointment, so we need a little bit of comfort food and also some soft chewing. I'm going to make Copycat Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup. And some of my ingredients, surprise, surprise, are going to come from the dollar store. Dollar Tree, yay hooray, had to go down and see all of my girls and guys down there at the dollar store because I miss them. Anyhow, let's get down to it. Yay hooray. Okay, so off of the carcass, once it came out of the oven and cooled, this is the parts that I was able to pick off right away. Then I put the carcass inside of my handy dandy trusty crock pot, added 8 cups of water to that, and I also added my turkey carcass and put that in there. I allowed that to go ahead and stew for about 12 hours, and I have since removed the carcass. Now there's still some good meaty parts in here. I'm not going to let those go to waste. I'm going to take full advantage of those. And then I have skimmed this off. This is the water reduced and the lovely essence of chicken from my carcass. I've skimmed it and strained it for the little bones that you sometimes can get because I don't want anybody to choke. You don't want me to give you the Heimlich. It won't work. I promise. I can call 911 really fast. But you know, in the meantime, yeah, I can't. There's no way. I can't. I could give a child the Heimlich, but a full-size adult, you're out of luck, man. So don't choke at my house. Now I have about half a bag, probably about 8 ounces of these little baby carrots, and I probably got them at the dollar store. Probably got them over at 99 cents only. I'm going to add the whole bag in there. Got a little celery. And really wrapping your celery, your cabbage, your broccoli, your cruciferous kinds of vegetables in a little aluminum foil will really help them stay the freshest, the longest. No doubt. Let me give these a little wash up. Right back. All ready, all nice and clean, ready to go. It's about 3 stalks. Whatever you've got, it'll be okay. And I'm just, okay, well that's kind of an ugly piece. We'll just put that over there. And I am just going to give these a rough chop. I'm not really that concerned about how it looks. I am going to, of course, include my stems and my leaves at the top if they look good. If they look terrible, then I would just remove those. So we've got carrot, we've got celery. You know what we need now? A little bit of onion. Yep. And I'm telling you, it's going to be just a little bit of onion because Danger, Will Robinson, this is the last little bit of onion I have left in my pantry. That kind of stinks. Gonna have to make a trip. Didn't plan ahead, thought I had more. Oh, but let me tell you, it is outstanding today. We have cloud cover. You're thinking, cloud cover? Well, we've had 113 days of nothing but direct on sunshine. I live in Arizona. It's hot. It's only 111 today, so you know it's the perfect weather for soup. Anyhow, it's 111 today. but we have clouds. And just even that little tiny bit of relief from direct sun, it just feels miraculous. And I'm just chopping this fairly large, not worried about it. I like Olive Garden. I know. And you're thinking, oh, a chain. Olive Garden is delicious. And I love soup and I love salad and, you know, an endless bowl. Yes, please and thank you. Like to go with my girlfriends. We get the sangria and then we get the soup and the salad and we chit chat and just have the best time. And it's not something that we get to do very often. We do tip our waitress appropriately for, like, you know, use of the table and length of time spent at the table, because, you know, we don't want to be those people that get the eye roll. Oh, the old ladies are never going to leave. We'll make it worth your while, baby, I promise. Carrots, onion, and celery into my fantastic little crock pot over here. And that's just going to lend a lot to the soup. I've got about 4 cups reduced of the chicken stock that I made, boiling the carcass of that chicken. Got the chicken that I picked, because you can't beat that with a stick. And I am going to go ahead and I am going to add, oh, quite a bit. That's probably about 8 ounces of chicken. Have some kosher salt here. I'm going to start off with 1/2 tablespoon. I might need to add more, but you know, we're kind of watching our sodium. And I did not salt my water when I was making this stock. So, like I said, we can always taste, we can always add more, but it's really hard to take it away. But if you do happen to over salt something, you know, a soup, a stew, something like that, you can add a little bit of potato to that, and that potato will help absorb some of the salt so it's edible. Yeah, ask me how I know. Been there, done that. Okay, got some of my homemade Italian seasoning. I am going to add a whopping tablespoon and a half. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, it smells good already. Yay, Ray. Okay, got this freeze-dried garlic. It is not a product of California. It's from Germany. Guess they grow some garlic over there. And because we really like it, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a whole tablespoon of garlic to that. Remember that I've got like 4 cups of liquid. I've got the chicken. I've got the veg. I've got all the good stuff. You know, we've got the beet. And I think it can take quite a bit. Plus, at the end, we're going to add some more liquid to that and a couple of other things. So, yeah, not afraid of the garlic. You like less garlic, baby, you put less garlic in it. It'll still be delicious. These are just jumping off points. Where you take your Olive Garden Copycat chicken gnocchi stew is up to you. It's your food journey. Yeah. Enjoy every ride, every mile down the highway on your terms, because it's your kitchen, right? All right, fantastic. Oh, I need to send a shout out to my little niece Cookie. She just turned 20 today. Isn't that precious? She's a sweet girl, and I just love her. Happy birthday, Cookie. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this puppy cooking. Be delicious. I believe in you. She's going to park that. Going to go fold some laundry. Yeah, you know, do the endless dishes. Play with the cute little dog. Yeah, he's just been beside himself with this chicken. He's like, Mama, you need to roast a chicken every week. So there is a little bit of confusion about my name. Just want to clear it up. Doesn't matter to me what you call me, so long as you don't call me late to dinner. My real name is Tanya Vaughn. My parents spelled it in such a way that no one can pronounce it correctly and no one can spell it correctly unless I spell it for them. I go by Shorty Vaughn because that's how people have pretty much known me my entire life. It's easy to remember. You see me coming, you're like, Shorty, that's me. All right, sometime later, yeah, I did some laundry, did some trash, did some vacuuming and dusting. You know, all the good things that you want to do on your day off, right? So let's take a look at the soup. It looks amazing. Those vegetables are cooked down. The broth smells rich and delicious. Right on cue, the lid from the crock pot comes off, and here comes the pig dog. Yeah, hi big boy. It's like, is it time for yums? I smelled yums. He always thinks he smells yums. All right, so that is my crock pot full of goodness, and I have this potato gnocchi. Got it over at the Dollar Tree. It's always $1.25, and I think the quality of this is very good, very comparable to what you get at the grocery store as in a shelf-stable gnocchi. I don't make it because I don't think I can make it for $1.25, and there are some convenience items that I just think are worth it, and when they're a bargain, that's even better. Yeah, I'm not sure I have time to make them. I'm not sure that mine would turn out as delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and just open this bag, toss all of my gnocchi in for the last 2 hours of cooking. So yeah, I let this go for about 4 hours. So my vegetables and sauce, or my vegetables and broth would be all developed. And ahead and just dump those little babies in there. We're going to go for a swim. And there we go. We'll put those in. Now this recipe also calls for 2 cups of half and half. Go ahead and pour that right in. I told you we'd be adding more liquid. This makes this soup so creamy and dreamy and rich, and yeah. What if you didn't have half and half? Well, you could use part heavy whipping cream, part milk. You could use evaporated milk. You could use any milk and then also make a cornstarch kind of a slurry in it for the thickening. So what I would do is a very light cornstarch slurry. So in 2 cups of milk, I would probably only put maybe 2.5 tablespoons of the cornstarch, because this is supposed to eat more soup-like than stew-like, though I have cut my vegetables very large. So, you know, it's up to you. You could use evaporated milk, and you can find that at the dollar store. A lot of times my parents used evaporated milk because it wasn't in our budget to purchase heavy whipping cream. Just wasn't. 9 kids, heavy whipping cream, or a whole gallon of milk. You know, you take your pick. My parents preferred to, you know, feed all of us. Thank you. Also have some spinach. I have fresh because I won this bag using the Albertsons app. You could use fresh, you could use frozen, you could use some from a can. It'll all work out. And I am going to add quite a bit more than you would think that you would need, because this will cook down to a little bit of nothing. So I'm probably going to use half of an 8-ounce bag. This is an 8-ounce bag. Yep, it's half. We use about half of an 8-ounce bag. Here we go. And you know what? I'm just going to pop the lid right there on top. Now it's going to go for another 2 hours, but I am going to go ahead and make sure that that's on high for these last 2 hours. All right, it's almost time for Jeopardy. Time to get all served up. This is my soup, and it is loaded full of the gnocchi and the chicken and the spinach and all the veg, and I am super thrilled about it. I've got my plate right here, and what I'm going to do is go ahead. I've got my Parmesan cheese out. Gonna put a little Parmesan in the bottom. There we go. And then I am gonna just ladle up that soup right in there. Yay, hooray. Getting some of all of that veg and chicken, plenty of broth. That's, yeah. I did taste it and did go ahead and add the other half tablespoon of salt, and that made it extra rich and delicious. Here we go. Looks fantastic. It's gonna look even better when I just throw that little bit of Parmesan cheese right there on top. And a crack of the black pepper. Yeah. My naan's toasting right now. I'm gonna grab that, set that right on there. Gonna get this out, watch some Jeopardy. Gonna kick this butt. So it's a Copycat chicken gnocchi soup. Yay, hooray. Love the Olive Garden. Gonna have my little taste at home. Hey, my lovelies, be good, be careful, look both ways, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, Crazy But Not Dangerous.